Okay, getting a hair transplant. So Cbum and his brother-in-law Ian is getting a hair transplant, and they are doing it in Turkey. So that's what I was planning to do this summer, and I've been planning to do it for a while. I just turned 40. My hair started thinning in my late 20s, but I took Propecia for a while, and I didn't like the side effects of that. And so I finally got off that after several years, and then it started thinning a little more, and then I just didn't like it. I mean, I don't look good with the shaved head. I like having hair. I still have hair now. I just have to style it a certain way, and it looks semi-okay. But that's one thing I always really wanted to do, okay? So in the States, United States, hair transplants are very expensive. They're about $30,000 for a good one, okay? And I've had several friends get hair transplants here, and they weren't very good. The transplanted hairs did not stick. There's several different methods too when getting a hair transplant, and they just didn't do that good a job here. I'm not saying that there's not good plastic surgeons here to do hair transplants, but you know, if you go over to Turkey, you could get one done for $3,000. I'm sure Cbum and Ian is doing it for free. I even talked to some clinics over there that were willing to do it for free, just for like an influencer, whatever. Even though I can't stand that word, influencer. Influencer like exchange. They just film it, and you know, you post it on your social media and all that. So that benefits them a lot more. You know, to get people to know their clinic and trust their clinic. If somebody, you know, with the voice or that has a following or anything does that. So obviously Cbum's known pretty well. So yeah, and then his brother-in-law Ian needs one bad too. He's pretty bald. Okay, so they're about 30 years old. When I had my consultations here, the hairs you get implanted, they're always going to be there, right? So how it works, they'll take a hair. They used to do the cut method. Now they do like a machine that will just take a hair by hair, or they can do it manually too, and then they implant it. So like it's not just like a big scar right there, so you can't have your hair short. So and the machine will take it like from different spots. Like this is all your donor area. So you have to obviously have hair here, which most people that's balding, they do. That hair is usually not affected by DHT, okay? But you can run out of donor hair, okay? So I know in Turkey, they can take your facial hair too, because I have so much facial hair, like all this hair down here. I don't need any of this facial hair under my chin. When I usually go to the barber and get a cut, and I'll either shave or get my beard trimmed. If they trim it, they usually trim all this hair under here. So I don't need any of that hair. So they said they can actually take from there too. And no, it's not it's not the same texture as your hair, because when they implant the hair, it starts growing and then it falls out. And then the new hair starts growing there. And it takes about, you know, 6 to 8 months for the hair to, pretty much like almost a full year for the hair to really start growing in well. It's a longer process. It just doesn't start growing automatically. Like I said, it starts growing, the hair falls out, and then the new hair starts growing in, okay? So in the Middle East, they just have so many different places that do hair transplants. And that's what they're doing just all day, all night. They're constantly doing that. And it's like 5-star. They pick you up in limos. They have amazing breakfasts. Even some of the places offer like sedation, because you're on a table for like 8 hours. Some people freak out, get claustrophobic, whatever. So I've talked to probably about 20 clinics over there so far. I had one kind of nailed down. I was going to do it last summer. I just didn't have the time to make it over there, so I'm going to do it this summer. Probably pretty much for sure. My hair's not too bad. It's just, you know, with the hair transplant, that's like, I'm self-confident about my hair. That bothers me, and obviously most men when they start losing their hair. And especially to bring my hair line down a little to like where it was, you know, in college, would look really nice, and it makes you look a lot younger too. So I'm excited about doing that. Cbum's hair was pretty bad, like the Olympia. It was thin. I mean, really kind of pretty back there. So what the problem with that is, being 30, they're going to have a lot more thinning to do, especially if they're going to be taking, gear, and the transplanted hair is going to stay there, but the hairs around it are going to keep falling out. So that's why the doctors here advised me to wait till I was a little older, like my late 30s, early 40s, and I just turned 40 like last month. So I eventually decided to do it. So that's the only thing you have to worry about, because if you run out of donor hair, it's like, okay, where am I going to get the hair from? Because when they take each hair like that, you don't want to have like patches. So you got to be careful, and which place you go to also, because there's some places in Turkey that aren't good. I read a lot of reviews, and I talked to some people personally that use some certain places in Turkey, and they did not do a good job. Okay. So, but Istanbul, Turkey is supposed to be a beautiful place. My dad's been there. I would obviously make a vacation out of it. Our dollar is worth a lot there too. A lot of people get like dental work over there also. They get veneers. The veneers here are like $40,000. Over there, they're about $4,000. And they do a really good job too. I've had friends there that got, whether it be veneers, crowns, whatever it may be. Dental care and cosmetic dental care is very cheap over there. I'm not to that place where I'm going to get veneers in my life, even though I've chipped a lot of my teeth, like just grinding and stuff. And, it saves a lot of money, and a lot of people are going over there, especially for the hair transplants. So good luck to them. I hope it turns out well. You guys comment below. What do you think about getting a hair transplant? A lot of people used to be kind of secretive about it, because it's kind of like it was embarrassing. Oh my gosh, you're getting hair plugs. It's totally different now. And the thing is, you cannot tell someone's had a hair transplant like you could maybe like 15, 20 years ago, when, it would look obvious, or the hairs would look funny. It looks totally, natural today if you go to a good surgeon. So comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Would y'all get a hair transplant if you need it, or we just buzz it off? A lot of people can pull off a shaved head. I pulled off a shaved head before. I did not like me with a shaved head. Some people just don't look good with a shaved head. I really, really miss my really super thick Persian hair that I had when I was younger. So I really want that hair back so I can style my hair more. I'm real limited now. The bodybuilder haircut, when our hair starts thinning, we kind of start pushing it together like that. So I call that the bodybuilder haircut, and then it gets thinner and thinner and thinner, and then people just usually shave it. So I'm not down for having a shaved head. I definitely do not look good with a shaved head. I don't think Cbum would probably look good with a shaved head. Ian, I think he'll look fine with a shaved head. He kind of has that look already. But let me know what you guys think. Would you get a hair transplant? Where would you go? Would you do it here, or would you go to Turkey? And what are your thoughts? I would definitely, I've been planning to go to Turkey. It's funny because I think Cbum's copying me, because I plan to do stem cell by Dr. Khan. We brought him on RX Muscle to interview him, Dave Plumbo and I. And then Cbum, months later, is getting stem cell by Dr. Khan. I'm going to go get a hair transplant in Turkey. I've been talking about it for a while. Now Cbum's doing it. I think he's copying me. I'm just kidding. He probably doesn't know who I am. But they do a lot of wonderful stuff in Turkey. They're really nice over there. And the food's amazing. So I'm going to definitely make a vacation out of it. And so everybody, peace out. Have a great night. There was a bodybuilding show today I went to. I had a client in. It was such a big show. They started prejudging at 7:45. The prejudging is still not over. So finals was supposed to start at 4 p.m. So they're just going to roll straight into the night show. I judged a show like that before, and that's one of the reasons I stopped judging, because sitting at a table from 8 a.m. to midnight judging people, no. And you hardly get paid, and it's just like, it was fun for a while. I wanted to see how it worked, but no way. That's why I do not judge anymore. All right, guys, peace out.